Temporary muse, true betrayal. I should have seen the warning signs, but when you're deep in the throes of passion, it's easy to miss the red flags flapping right in your face. The day my partner introduced me at a family gathering as their temporary muse, I realized that our relationship was nothing more than a chapter in their twisted artistic saga. The words slipped out of their mouth as if rehearsed, leaving me standing there like an extra in a play I thought I was starring in. I could feel the eyes of their family, a mix of pity and amusement, burning into my skin as I tried to mask the humiliation with a forced smile. Our relationship had always been a whirlwind of intense moments, driven by their insatiable appetite for chaos disguised as creativity. Nights were filled with passionate arguments that fueled their art, and mornings were spent in the throes of reconciliation. I thought I was their inspiration, the muse who brought color to their canvases, but I was nothing more than a convenient catalyst for their next masterpiece. The truth hit me hard as I stood among strangers who knew our fate before I did. I was just another pawn in their relentless pursuit of artistic greatness. The confrontation that followed was inevitable. In the dim light of their studio, surrounded by half-finished paintings and the smell of turpentine, I demanded to know if there was someone else. Their guilty silence spoke louder than words, confirming my deepest fears. It turns out, I wasn't even the only temporary muse in their life. They had been cycling through muses like paintbrushes, each one leaving a unique stroke on their canvas until it was time to move on to the next. The betrayal was a knife twisting in my gut, but the real shock came when they confessed that it was their art that mattered most, and that everything else was secondary, including me. It was both a devastating blow and a moment of clarity. I realized I had been clinging to the illusion of love, blinded by the madness of their genius. As I walked away from their studio for the last time, I understood that my internal conflict wasn't with them, it was with myself. I had willingly sacrificed my self-worth for someone who saw me as nothing more than a fleeting inspiration. The twist was not in their betrayal, but in my awakening. I had been my own worst enemy, and now it was time to reclaim my story, not as a muse, but as the artist of my own life.